Good afternoon. My name is Ann Bryan, and I'm here today to talk about muscles. There are more than 600 skeletal muscles in the body. All physical functions of the body involves muscular activity, and muscles are responsible for all movement of the body. They can actually be considered as the machines of making the body work. Muscles can be named according to size, shape, location, and number of organs, associated bones, and the action of the muscle. Some directional terms for the naming of muscles would be transverse, which means across. An example of this is transverse abdominis, which is deep. Oblique means diagonal. An example of this would be external oblique. Rectus means straight. An example of this would be the rectus abdominis. Another way to name muscles is by the shape. Trapezius, an example, is a trapezoid. Trapezoid is a trapezius muscle. A deltoid muscle is triangular in shape. The deltoid muscle is located here. On your shoulder. The abucularis is circular. An example of that would be your abucularis oculi, which is also circular, which would be around your eye. Another example would be the rhomboid, which would be a diamond shape. An example of that is your rhomboides major. And this is located in your back. Rhomboides major. Another example would be a platus, which is a flat muscle. An example of that would be the platysma. And that muscle is here. Moving along, we have major and minor muscles, which would be considered larger and smaller. Examples of that would be the pectoralis major and minor. Here, we have the pectoralis major. And on the opposite side here, we have the pectoralis minor, which is smaller. Pectoralis minor, pectoralis major. Moving along, we have maximus and minimus, which means largest and smallest. An example of that would be the gluteus maximus and the gluteus minimus. Here are an example of your gluteus medius, which is also your gluteus minimus. And here you have an example of your gluteus maximus, which you can see the difference in size. Lastly, muscles can be named by origins. An example of that would be biceps, would be 2 points of origin. Triceps would be 3 points of origin, and quadriceps, which would be 4 points of origins. And examples of such are your biceps brachii, which would have 2 origins, your triceps brachii, which would have 3 separate points of origin, and then your quadriceps brachii. In conclusion, when understanding the characteristics and terms of muscles, their definitions show a perfect example of locating muscles and leads for a student to have better comprehension in identifying muscles. Thank you very much, and I look forward to your grading of 20 points, Julia. You're the best.